All right, guys, we're live. This is it's been a while. It's been a while since we've done a Fight Move Flow live. This is our first one after our first Fight Move Flow event. We had a successful event last month, and me and Recon John are gonna do a quick recap, talk about the highlights of our first Fight Move Flow event, and tell you our exciting news announcement of the next one. So Recon John is here. Guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. Drop in the comments and we'll reply.
What's up?
And we'll have any questions. What's up? Recon John.
How we feeling?
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Beautiful day here. Beautiful day in the neighborhood with the geese, chickens.
I love that. I love that geese.
Yeah, they're assorted animals. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, so
awesome.
feeling a bit,
So we got,
not 100% physically today for some. One of the challenges of being in the jungle. It's quite humid, and so mold for people who've been in the Amazon or any similar environment can be quite a thing. And we left our house for 2 weeks, and we came back, and it was full of it. So we cleaned it, but yeah, I'm still feeling it quite a bit. The effects of that. So please bear with us with my stuffy nose and my aching head. But ready to rock anyhow. Idea awesome. Here, right? Fight Move Flow recap. I had a beautiful time at Fight Move Flow. How about you?
Amazing.
I feel like our participants really enjoyed that. What was that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We got a lot of great feedback. Let's do a quick recap of the event, talk about the highlights, talk about the feedback we got from the first event, and then talk about our personal. You had a few questions you wanted to ask.
Yep.
What we enjoyed most.
Yep.
Our biggest challenge and our takeaways, and then we're ready to announce the second Fight Move Flow event.
That's right.
So we'll share those details.
USA, baby.
USA. We good old USA.
Yeah.
All right. So for me personally, the event was a hell of a time. It was a blast. Of course, I loved coming back to Colombia. It's so beautiful there in the jungle.
Yeah.
The weather was great.
Yeah.
The scenery was great. The animals were great. The people were great. The food was great. The movement was great. And had a hell of a time. And I had a lot of good realizations about what we're doing here with Fight Move Flow.
Yeah.
Talk more about that in a second. How was it for you?
It was wonderful to have everybody here, to take people out into my playground, so to say, where I live, to watch people's process and guide them through it to the best of my ability, facilitate it, be there for them, and have fun. Yeah, most of all, have fun through movement. Yeah, have fun myself and watch everybody else have fun in these situations that I put them in or help to put them in, and just watching people work through it. So that goes for both the MoveNat portions, especially the being out in nature part, and then also the flows that we did, the animal flow. So both. It's great to watch people grow from not really knowing much animal flow at all, not knowing really almost nothing about it, and get to a point where I can call out flows and they'll just be able to all do it. And that was awesome. We have some cool video of that. For me, that was wonderful. And just that's good for now. It was really cool to see people interact with what we created. So, and to see the way that they grew. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, same. To have people go in there having zero self-defense experience, zero of the fight portion experience, or very little, or in your case, it's been so long, maybe you forgot something, but it's still in there somewhere. To see that come back
Yeah.
online
Yeah. That
and
was
see
fun.
people pick up movements, yeah, and go from, having no experience to having a solid foundation, right? In everything, in the fight aspect, in the move aspect, and the flow aspect.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do just a quick, you know, one sentence, one paragraph, explanation of what fight move flow is for anyone who hasn't seen any of our past fight move flow lives.
Yeah. I'd like to just throw that out quick. From my point of view, fight, move, flow. Fight, self-defense, based primarily in MoveNat combatives and Gracie BJJ, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Move, based primarily in MoveNat / natural movement. And flow, based primarily in animal flow. But the cool thing about this is that all three of these areas bleed into each other or combine, synergize with each other, especially through the lens of the MoveNat system. They're all really, in some sense, supplements to components of the MoveNat system. And the MoveNat system kind of uh, powers everything and helps everything to integrate. But what's fun about it is that the supplemental things that come from animal flow and the supplemental things that come from the Gracie BJJ offer unique and special things that are not necessarily trained directly within the MoveNat system. But for people who are interested in the flow component or who are interested in the self-defense component can get a lot of value out of them. So that's a simple way to put it. As far as what we're offering from the movement side, yeah.
Yeah, it was this idea John and I synergized, we co-created, of synergizing these three disciplines, mainly Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, MoveNat, and Animal Flow. Um, myself being a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu instructor and a MoveNat instructor, John being a MoveNat instructor and an Animal Flow instructor. And so we took these three disciplines. We saw a lot of overlap, and then we saw how together they could benefit each other, and how each practice had things that the other practices didn't, and that could benefit people who only practice one or two of them or none of them, right? Welcome, guys. I'm loving all the people joining in and commenting too. So yeah, it's a synergy, and we co-created last year, and talked about it, worked out all the details, what are the best, most fundamental practices of each, and the concept of them synergizing,
yeah,
overlapping, and helping each other.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was really fun to see it come to life in person in Colombia and get the great feedback we did from the participants.
Yeah. So what did you enjoy the most about it? About the event?
Yeah, I enjoyed off the top of my head, the confirmation, the affirmation of the participants saying like, yeah, this is powerful, this concept you have here. And then of course I just always enjoy teaching Gracie Jiu-Jitsu and MoveNat. It's always a blast doing that, and it makes it even more fun to do it in an amazing location and with awesome like-minded people, and to also be learning at the same time.
from
Yeah.
you, from the
Yeah.
participants, and adapting to skill levels, adapting to the environment, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
How about
For
you?
me,
What did you enjoy
it's
most?
kind of a nerd thing. It's kind of like a movement nerd thing. But it's what I enjoyed the most
Yeah.
is to watch when we took people out on the river to do like this kind of pretty high level expression of natural movement, one of the highest levels of expression of it that you can do in a sustained way. Um, to watch the way that they made the connections between that and the things that we worked on from animal flow, which are also movement movements, and specifically in animal flow we call beast, crab, ape. To watch the way that the beast,
Mm.
crab, and ape, i.e., the squat position, the tripod transition, the the foot hand crawl, the inverted crawl, to watch the way that these things really help people to be much more effective, efficient, and adaptable out in nature, right? So just, I love that
Yeah.
confirmation when I watch it happen for people. So it's beautiful. Yeah, that was my favorite thing was just to watch the way that people took those animal flow movements, which are also really part of the MoveNat curriculum and were there before animal flow existed as a discipline, much as I love animal flow. Um, to watch people take those movements and now be empowered by them out in nature. I love that. I
Mm.
love that. So that
Yeah.
was the thing I enjoyed
Yeah.
the most. Yeah. So how about your biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge, I think, was just the time, the world situation going on, probably. The international travel during the pandemic was hard for a lot of people. We had a lot of people signed up that couldn't make it last minute for whatever
Yeah.
reason. Um, um, but again, no worries there because they're they're going to come to another event.
Yeah.
Um, they have that option, and yeah, so it was just kind of difficult. The whole world situation to do international travel is manageable, is doable, still works, but it that's partly why we're excited to be doing the next one in the States,
Home
right?
sweet home. At
Yeah,
least for you.
it'd be a much easier travel for a lot of
Now I'm
people.
kind of
For
a
you, for me, yeah,
global guy. I don't know. I'm home everywhere, but
yeah, you're a
wherever
dual
I
citizen
may
now.
roam. but yeah, still I miss. It's always good to be home in the States too. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and it's gonna be 4th of July. So we're definitely gonna be
Boom,
working
boom.
the beauty of that collective ritual into the retreat. So
Yeah,
awesome. Okay, yeah.
celebration of freedom.
Yeah, so I feel that as a challenge. For me, the biggest challenge was working this balance of uh, not pushing people too hard and pushing them
Mm,
hard enough, right? Because there's a
right.
lot of different pieces going on. We got your part, the self-defense slash combative slash Gracie part. We've got the MoveNat part, going out in nature, and we've got the animal flow part, uh, which is a how do you want to call it, underestimated as far as how
Mm,
much it can wear you out, right? And how much
mm,
conditioning is involved in it. Especially you start to really do it, and you're holding these positions, and you're switching and doing transitions, and it's all on your hands and your feet, right? So working to not,
mm,
push people too hard, too fast, especially on the animal flow, and then have some kind of a difficult, add more challenge to the nature part. So really using the animal flow to make the nature part easier instead of harder was the challenge, but I feel that we met the challenge, and I feel great about it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think people really underestimate the power of those ground movements we're
Yeah.
doing. Um, and like we talked about during the retreat, like we're building body armor.
Yeah.
We're building body armor here, so when we go out into nature, into the real world, as we like to say, um, you have your armor on, where you're not gonna injure yourself,
Right.
you're not gonna get hurt
Right.
as easily.
Right on.
Nice.
Right on. Okay. Super.
And then we got takeaways.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Takeaways.
What's your biggest takeaway?
For me, my biggest takeaway, like I said, we all talked about, during the end of the retreat, is still the same. It's the importance of community, the importance of what we're doing here and building that fight, move, flow community. Because it's powerful. You have a good community of like minds, all into similar things and share similar ideas and are on the same path. Having that tribe is very important. So we're excited to be integrating that, having that tribe, continuing with that tribe and building it through each event.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm super excited about that. I'm excited about taking that, again, going to the States and continuing to build community.
How about you?
And for me, the biggest takeaway is the amazing tool that movement can be for personal growth and development. Yeah. We in this event, this facilitated event, right? We're working on the movement in and for nature part, working on the movement as a strength and conditioning tool, but also as an expressive tool through animal flow, and working on movement as a self-defense tool, and also self-defense, and also a kind of interpersonal communication tool, because there's something about this kind of embodied communication that you're getting when you practice BJJ that I feel carries over to people's everyday life. So,
Absolutely.
So any of them by themselves, really good. Animal flow by itself, whole retreat, great. Go do it, love it. Move Nat retreats, of course. We do these. This is a huge part of our life, and that's great. Do it by itself, good. BJJ, super supportive of it. You do that, and lots of other people do that, and it's a great discipline. Ditto for Move Nat combatives, right? But what I think is really fun and cool is the way that these things kind of play off of each other, and people see like all these connections, and it's like a lot of things come together and like cross fertilize there. And I think people walk away from it with a more expansive view of their self in the context of movement and how that interplays with the context of other people and the world around them, nature, and just their general environment. I really do feel like people will walk away from this event with a transformed view of what their body is. A lot of people, I would say, the average person for sure, and even high-level movement practitioners in any one of the disciplines will still walk away with a very different view of their own discipline and also of their movement in general. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And that's what some of the participants had to say, is they're completely transformed, because Martha, for example, already had some Gracie Jiu-Jitsu practice, but came into it learning completely new to animal flow and MoveNat. And Ryan, for example, came in knowing MoveNat, but completely new to animal flow and Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. And yeah, their feedback was amazing, and how they were transformed through that, and how they were able to connect the dots.
Yeah.
And they all took away practices to help them continue that.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to do our group integration call with them very soon. I think tomorrow, if that's still on for that, if that works for everyone. We're going to be doing our group integration call to get more feedback on, video testimonials and share with you all about the retreat.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it, man. And as far as I also like what you said in there about, each discipline having their own flavor. And I also see it in a way of masculine and feminine expression, right? Gracie Jiu-Jitsu can be very masculine in the structure and the discipline and everything, and animal flow can be very feminine in the flow and the expressive side of it. But also these practices have that within themselves as well. Yeah. Whereas animal flow can be very structured also. It's like your structured flow, right? And so these all have this great masculine and feminine polarity, and I feel like they enhance each other in that way, because they might be slightly leaning one way or the other within their practice. And it's just a great balance, right?
Yeah.
We're playing with. Awesome. So yeah, let's talk about the next Fight Move Flow. This is the official announcement of Fight Move Flow 2.
Yeah.
And we're doing it right here in now my hometown, Denver, West Denver, Colorado. And yeah, it's going to be in the foothills of the Rocky Colorado Mountains on 300 acres of private land. And super excited for that. It's going to be a lot more immersed, right? We're going to be a lot more in nature. We're going to be camping out there. We're going to be cooking by the fire. We're going to be building that tribe even more. We're going to be eating by the fire. And just like humans should be doing, this is how humans live. This is how we live, to build tribe, right? And so we're going to be doing that.
Yeah.
And it's going to be July 1st to the 5th. Yep. Put it in your calendars, mark your calendars. It's going to be over the July 4th weekend. So we're going to be kind of having this synergistic effect of celebrating freedom in America and celebrating our freedom of movement, freedom of expression, freedom, to travel, freedom to be and live and enjoy nature, ourselves, and tribe.
Fight, move, flow on the 4th.
Fight, move, flow on the 4th.
The FMF
yeah,
on
man,
the
I'm excited. The FMF on the F. So yeah, this will be all those people who weren't able to internationally travel for the first one. There's a lot of people who couldn't come to Colombia for military reasons, security reasons, for travel reasons, for travel restrictions, or whatever it was. Now's your chance, to come into Denver, Colorado, whether you're out of state or drive if you're local, right? We're going to be doing it here in America. And yeah, super excited for that.
Yeah.
And
beautiful
so I feel
Denver. I was there last June, and yeah, I'm really excited to be back at that time of year. So awesome.
Yeah, the summer is a beautiful time here in Colorado. We get lots of sun.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Colorado is the true sunshine state.
Yeah.
We get more sun per year than Florida, so don't at us. No. But yeah, man. So we're coming in July 1st to the 5th. We have the page up live now. Registration just opened up now as we speak.
And I will throw that link.
And we're also doing.
That link is actually already in my bio. So, yeah.
Yep. The links are in our bios at ReconJohn, at Nate.Amato. And we'll drop it in the comments of this video so you guys can see. It's nateamato.com/FMF. You can see all the details. And those who are excited to come to the last event but couldn't, now you already know. You can sign up for this one.
Yeah.
And we're doing a special announcement sale for the solstice, the winter solstice, which is in 3 days, the 21st. And so we're doing a sale starting now until the 21st at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time, just before midnight. So for the next 3 days, you can save $210 until the 21st by using code SOLSTICESALE. Yep. So this is encouragement, and that's off the early bird price too. By the way, we're doing an early bird price until February 1st.
The early bird price is already something like $500 off.
600.
So
600.
600 off.
600 off.
So it's 800 off.
Yep.
800 plus off. And the price is different. It's worth mentioning the price is different than in Colombia. And the simple reason is costs are different than in Colombia, right? In Colombia, if you want to come down to the next one, the next time we come to Colombia, then let's do it. But Colombia is, quite inexpensive as far as our cost, and quite simple, uncomplicated. And the States is different, different. So those costs are included in the price. But with that said, that's because of the way that we want to do it. We want to make sure that it's a kind of seamless experience, that you pay one fee and everything is taken care of. So that's why it costs what it costs, because those kinds of things cost more: lodging and food and all the other little things that we need to take care of cost a lot more in the States. So the price will be reflected.
And it's worth noting you'll see on the page that we're deciding to do this one, since we'll have a bit more control over the food. We're doing this one as animal based.
Yes.
I know I've been so many retreats. I've seen so many retreats that are vegetarian, vegan, and it's fine if that's what you want. But I know a lot of people don't want that, especially here in Colorado, where we have local grass-fed quality meats. Colorado's a big part of that, big producer of that.
Yeah, and especially people in the movement community, the animal flow community, the BJJ community. A lot of people are post-vegan. Like they've been there, done that. They don't need to, they got that what do they say? They got the sticker or whatever. Like they got that. And
then they got the T-shirt.
Exactly, right? They got the T-shirt, and now they're looking at other things. And I think animal-based is a pretty reasonable approach, an evolutionary approach to diet. So non-dogmatic, right? So or less dogmatic, at least.
Yeah, so we're excited to be offering that, and of course it's going to cost more, but we know it's worth it.
Yeah,
and it's going to be all quality, local, organic, pasture raised, home cooked meals, right? And it's worth it. It's worth it to have that, and to be eating around the fire with the tribe. Very ancestral what we'll be doing. So super excited to be offering that.
Yeah, likewise.
Awesome. So again, guys, July 1st to 5th, 2022, and early bird is until the 1st of February. So the early bird pricing you'll see there is until February 1st. And for the next 3 days, use the code SOLSTICESALE until the 21st to save $210. And we'll see you there in West Denver, Colorado.
Yeah. So this is as of right now, this is most likely, I say most likely because I'm being just honest that there's always possibilities of things changing in the future. But as of right now, this is the lowest price that you'll be able to get into this event for. So just keep that in mind.
For sure. Yep.
The solstice sale, as of right now, is the lowest price because it's the solstice sale plus the early bird, right? So we'll do other sales,
For sure.
maybe, down the line, most likely. You don't usually say that in your marketing, but, you know, that's okay. I'm not marketing. I'm communicating, right? And we want to get people for this event so they can benefit and so that we can do the thing that we love to do with people and put this thing on. And it's 100% the truth as of right now that this is the cheapest that you will be able to get into this event. So if you were looking at the last event,
for sure.
you were looking at Fight Move Flow, the first one that we did here in Colombia, Fight Move Flow Colombia, let's call it for now. You were looking at Fight Move Flow Colombia, looked cool, looked interesting, you liked stuff about it, you liked this, you liked that, you wanted to do it for whatever reason, and you couldn't do it for whatever reason at that time. Now's your chance to get in on this one in the U.S., in Colorado, 4th of July, second time around, so now even better process, better menu in many senses, better menu, less travel issues because you're in the States already. Pretty much an awesome opportunity for the price that we're doing it for now. So Absolutely. Keep that in mind. And that's what I've got to put in here.
Yeah, like John said, full disclosure, this is going to be the lowest price for sure. We may have other sales, but they won't be this low. We are offering bring a friend deals. If you bring somebody, bring a group deals, and still offering the veteran pricing.
Yeah.
So if you're a military vet, definitely hit us up and you get a major discount.
Major.
And once you come to your first Fight Move Flow event, we're working this process we have where we encourage you to come back each time to be a part of that community. And so we have a great offer for you too. So those who came to the one in Colombia will be very likely through this program, this community program we're building, to come to the next one. So once you're in, you're in.
Yeah.
Keep having these events.
Yeah.
And but yeah, as far as your first time coming in, this is gonna be the best time to do it.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, brother. I love those chickens in the background. They're rooting us on.
They're excited. Fight Move Flow on the 4th.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Colorado. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it, brother. All right. Well,
all right, guys.
Seems like a good place to sign off, to say goodbye, and to remind everybody, go check that landing page out. And if you were thinking of doing it before and you couldn't for whatever reason, and now you can, I say go for it, because this is the lowest price that you're going to get it for. So, we're here and we're ready to make this next event even bigger and better than the already awesome first event. So, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. See you there. West Denver, Colorado, July 1st to 5th. Peace out, guys. Have a good day.